Classes of 2021, family, friends, faculty, and staff who are gathered together remotely today. As the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Professor of Diagnostic Sciences, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to the School of Dental Medicine virtual commencement ceremony. Today, we celebrate the tremendous achievements of the 2021 classes and their earning of either a Master of Science or a Doctor of Dental Medicine degree. The past year has been very difficult and challenging for all of us, and we wish we could be together today in person to celebrate this momentous occasion. But we are together in spirit. We are so very proud of the 2021 classes and the strength, perseverance, and patience they have shown. Students, we are thrilled to welcome you to the dental profession as our colleagues. Personally, I feel like I've come to know the class of 2021 very well. I'm sure my esteemed colleagues would agree with me when I say that we have worked through challenges and solutions together in the last 15 months over several meetings with class leadership, including late evening meetings, town halls, as well as a few in-person meetings. I feel we have been successful in our collaborations that has led to the class arriving at this finish line. If I were to highlight the most important characteristic of the class, it would be your focus on your class's collective success. Your e-boards under Joseph and Modar's lead, the clinical TAs and liaisons, everyone willing to do what it takes so that the class can maximize its learning during the past challenging year has been absolutely an impressive quality to observe and be involved with. I am sure my colleagues will also agree that we are very proud of your accomplishments and your resilience, your adaptability, all marks of true leaders, and will no doubt lead to successful careers in dentistry. We wish you the very best in your future endeavors. It gives me great pleasure to now introduce the Dean of the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine, Dr. Nadeem Karambaks.
Classes of D21 and IS21 are master's students, members of the administration, and faculty, families, and friends. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure and great honor on behalf of the School of Dental Medicine to welcome you to the school's 153rd commencement ceremony and the second virtual commencement celebration. Last year, we could not celebrate our graduates' accomplishments with any kind of in-person acknowledgement. This year, even though we would have loved to have been in person, we still find ourselves having to sacrifice for the health and safety of all. I am glad that unlike last year, we are able to share the pre-recorded hooding ceremony for all of you to enjoy. One of the most pleasurable occasions for the dean and faculty is to share in the celebration of the accomplishments of their students and to share in the joy of achievement. We are indeed proud of all of you. I express particular appreciation to the D2021 class president, Joseph Dudlek, and the IS 2021 class president, Modar Al-Rumi, for their leadership and open dialogue with the administration in making academic and clinical improvements. The school also deeply appreciates the input that class members have given while serving on various committees in making changes to improve the quality of your education and prepare you for the future. I commend your class for your morale, support, and dedication to excellence. This is especially true in your last year here during the COVID-19 crisis. Several years ago, FYI, September 16th, 2017 for DMD, January 18th, 2019 for IS21. As your academic dean, I addressed your class at your white coat ceremony. On that date so long ago, I said the following, quote, "The sanctity of the patient-doctor relationship should be symbolized by the white coat mantle of respect for our profession. When you first put on your white coat, there will be a veil of responsibility that will surround you. The white coat will cover your discomfort with your role. While it will identify you as a clinician, it will also disguise you. You will feel like an imposter when asked by your first patients, 'How many times have you done this?' It is indeed a serious undertaking to take care of others and for them to trust you as their caretaker. Your white coats will allow you to forever thank your patients for granting you the privilege of sharing their lives and for being your most powerful teachers. Today, in place of your white coats, you wear your gowns and hats. Right now, I greet you as Mr., Miss, Mrs., or Miaks. As you get hooded and cross this stage, I will greet you as a fellow colleague, a fellow doctor. Yes, you have truly earned your dental degree. Your compassion to address the needs of underserved populations and to be sensitive to complex public health issues are exceptional. Your flexibility, understanding, and cooperation in traveling to various community centers not only enhanced your clinical experiences, but supported access to care for the underserved. Your accomplishments and service bring honor not only to yourself, but also to the school. As we congratulate our graduates, we also congratulate their families and friends who have sacrificed to support their efforts and who are as proud of their achievements as we are. On behalf of our graduates and faculty, thank you for your support. I would also like to acknowledge the role of our faculty for their commitment to the educational process. They have been dedicated and worked patiently to share with the students their expertise and knowledge and to impart the high standard that we expect of Tufts University School of Dental Medicine graduates, including ethical behavior, compassion, sound judgment, and a responsibility to help others access care. Thank you, faculty. Graduates, on behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Dental Medicine, I want to thank you for the time you have chosen to spend with us. Your presence has enriched our lives, and we hope that we have done as much for you. As you continue in your professional careers, please remember that whatever you do, do it with real emotional energy and vitality and passion, so that what comes across to those you care for is more than just fillings, but feelings. And finally, don't forget that you are members of a large, proud, and very supportive School of Dental Medicine family. And as with all families, our strength lies in continuous interactions with each other. Please don't hesitate to come back home once in a while, to further your learning through continuing education, to share your successes with your former teachers and colleagues, and to serve as role models to those who will follow you. My sincerest congratulations to the class of 2021 and our master's students, and very best wishes for even greater success in the future. Thank you.
I would now like to recognize the current class officers for whom the administration expresses deep appreciation. Through your sound and steadfast leadership, you served your class impeccably and made our lives at times very interesting, but you also made our jobs easier and more enjoyable. Your leadership and engagement through the pandemic has been particularly outstanding and commendable, and we want to thank you for all your efforts and hard work. D21 Secretary, Gabriela Sangiovanni, D21 Treasurer, Meran Payande, D21 Vice President, Mary Chalino, D21 President Joseph F. Dudlek, DIS21 Vice President Mohammed Tafesh, DIS21 President Modar Al-Rumi. In addition to these class executive board leaders, I would like to acknowledge that there are numerous other graduating students who have served on a variety of standing committees, working groups, or participated in special initiatives throughout the years. Their voices, insights, and efforts have been greatly valued, and we thank them for their time, commitment, and hard work. I would also like to recognize that there has been dynamic and outstanding leadership by graduating students who have held leadership roles within student organizations. The School of Dental Medicine has over 40 active student organizations representing a wide range of diverse missions. Leadership within these organizations require an immense amount of planning, dedication, and effort, and I'd like to particularly acknowledge past and current student organization leaders among our graduates. Thank you for all your outstanding efforts on behalf of the students and the school. Through the Robert R. Andrews Society for the Promotion of Dental Research, the School of Dental Medicine seeks the advancement of new knowledge through research. I would like to recognize the following graduating students who were inducted into the Robert R. Andrews Society for their many contributions to the school's research endeavors. Because one of our core values as a school is to support community service and to develop knowledge of, respect for, and a willingness to voluntarily provide oral healthcare services to the underserved in the New England area, across the country, and around the world. We encourage our students to volunteer for such endeavors. I would now like to recognize those graduates who were inducted into the Honors Civicus Society this year. In addition, since its inception, membership in the Omicron Kappa Upsilon has come to represent one of the highest honors attainable within the dental profession. Consideration for nomination begins objectively with high scholarship, while subjective factors such as character, potential for leadership, professionalism, and ethics are also considered. No more than 12% of the members in any graduating class can ever be elected, and I would like to recognize those graduates who were inducted into Omicron Kappa Upsilon this year. It is also very important to recognize those fourth-year students who taught other students in the classroom, in the pre-clinic, and in the clinic. You all served as tremendous help and resource to your fellow students and faculty, and we hope many of you will return as part-time faculty to teach at Tufts or some other dental school. Your service and assistance has been truly appreciated and valued. Thank you. I also want to make special mention of our graduates who plan to serve either as members of the armed services or public health services after graduation, and thank them for their service. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge the members of the D21 class who traveled abroad in the last 4 years to the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Uganda, or Zambia to provide urgently needed oral health care services to the underserved populations as part of the Global Service Learning Program. Thank you. I would now like to introduce the Senior Class President for D21, Joseph F. Dudleck.
Good afternoon, everyone. To the class of 2021, I welcome you to the most highly anticipated ceremonial event of our academic career to date. No, this is not how any of us envision graduation, but nonetheless, today officially marks the day we become dentists, an achievement so great that even a global pandemic is incapable of stifling our spirits. I would like to welcome the families and loved ones surrounding today's graduates. Whether in person or in spirit, we share this moment with you. So please soak it in and know that your support throughout our journey means more to us than you may ever know. Thank you for that. My fiance, Renee, moved across the country to be with me and support me along this journey of becoming a dentist. To the spouses and significant others of today's graduates, we could not have done it without your sacrifice and support through the difficulties of dental school. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. I want to welcome and thank the staff, faculty, and administration. Your guidance, influence, and teaching over the past 4 years have laid the foundation for which we proudly stand today. For that, we thank you. Dean Karen Bucks, your leadership and guidance when faced with the challenges of navigating a global pandemic was second to none. I witnessed firsthand the immense amount of pressure you received from all directions, and you never once wavered from our safety being your #1 priority. For that, we thank you. Dean Ramesh, Dean Ghaffari, and Dr. Zandona, during our class's most difficult times, you showed us what it truly means to work as a team. Together, alongside the selfless efforts of our clinical TAs and 4 months of endless Zoom meetings, a path of success was forged, leading us to this very moment today. For that, we thank you. Dean Kasberg and Dean Thompson, You both have shown support for our class from the moment we stepped foot into Tufts University School of Dental Medicine. When needed, you served as a listening ear, a source of guiding advice, and left no doubt about it that you always have our backs. For that, we thank you. To Officer Sean, thank you for greeting us every morning with a welcoming smile and a fist bump to start the day. To Paula Callahan and the entire dispensary team, thank you for quite literally everything. You have always put students first, and for that, we thank you. Patty Casey, you are the definition and perfect dose of tough love, and we love you for that. Thank you to all of our PCs, DPAs, and scheduling coordinators for guiding us from the moment we entered clinic. Although our class may never truly understand how to properly use Axiom, it was through your guidance that we all have mastered clinical excellence. To everyone I've had the pleasure of serving on the e-board with, Mayron, Mary, Gabby, Modar, Mohammed, Brigham, and Emily, there's no greater team that I could be a part of. Your leadership and dedication to our class has gotten us through every obstacle. Success is a team effort, and we are fortunate to have a large Tufts community on our team. And so, to anyone not mentioned, on behalf of the class of 2021, we thank you for all that you have done for us. To all of my classmates, although we are not together in celebration today, our bond strength has perfectly prepped us for a lifelong tight contact. You see, we came to Boston from all over the world, meeting each other for the first time in merit, as complete strangers, all sharing one goal, to become a dentist. We have accomplished that goal, but it's what occurred between the first day and the last day that's truly special. Over the past 4 years, we lined the dungeness hallways of the cadaver lab, burnt our fingertips while perfecting our wax-ups. We've had search parties with our entire row every time we dropped a burr, typodont tooth, or temporary crown in preclin, never to be seen again. We secretly hoarded tough temp material like some sort of underground smuggling operation in fear of running out. We took countless exams, quizzes, and clinical competencies. We gave each other our first prophies, our first nerve blocks. We scrambled for swipes and signed step cards. Over the past 4 years, we drilled, we filled, and we extracted. We laughed, we cried, and we bickered. We started families. We faced personal adversities, and we jumped through each and every hoop, and we did it together. As we prepared to write the next chapter of our greatest story to ever be told, a story called Life, written by you, I find myself asking, what can I possibly say to a cohort comprised of the most intelligent, motivated, and passionate individuals that I've ever had the privilege of being part of? My answer to this has 3 parts that I would like to leave you with today. 1, set expectations for yourself. It was not through happen chance that the greats throughout history left their mark on this world. Their minds were made, their expectations of themselves were set long before achieving greatness. Over the past 4 years, I've witnessed greatness in each and every one of you in so many different ways. We are a truly accomplished class, and I expect nothing less awaits our future. 2, serve your way to success. As healthcare providers, we have a responsibility to serve others. Take this responsibility as an opportunity to change lives. Serve with compassion for your patients and respect for our profession. I promise there is no better recipe for success than through the service of others. 3, our most valuable asset that we will never own is time. Surround yourself with those who truly bring you joy. Our time on this earth is limited. Our love to give is infinite. Spend it wisely. To the class of 2021, it has been a pleasure serving as your class president. I wish you all nothing but greatness and success. And as always, if you ever need me, I'm here for you. Congratulations.
Dear Dean Kernbucks, Dean Kasberg, Dr. Perry, faculty, staff, and my fellow international graduates, or in other words, my IS 2021 family. February 1st, 2019 was a historical day for me. I was elected to be a class president. I knew that this position entails me giving a commencement speech. Since that day, I envisioned myself giving a speech in our spacious graduation tent in the beautiful outdoors of Medford campus. a speech that is similar to last year's speech, or actually the year before. A speech where I can look at your smiling faces, ending it with us all throwing our graduation hats together. Instead, here I am, staring into a tiny lens, alone in a room that barely has a window. On the bright side, this speech is online and available for everyone to watch. It is actually an opportunity for us to show the entire world who IS 2021 is. We have shared unique, eye-opening, and unforgettable moments together, some of which will be shared during this speech. I am thankful for you trusting me to represent you and be your class president. I want to take the next few minutes to share with you 2.5 stories that I took to my heart during the 2.5 years I spent here. The first story is about perseverance and hardship. Do you guys recall the first wave of pandemic? It was like a domino effect, where the whole world decided to shut down and close their doors. But not for us. We could not just sit and wait. As a matter of fact, we were one of the very few schools globally that decided to keep our doors wide open. For we believe toothache cannot wait. Luckily, we had an extraordinary administrative team, including our deans, Dr. Ramesh, Dr. Ghaffari, Dr. Zandona, and Dr. Perry. They gave us the opportunity to do what we're here for. They entrusted us to put our patients first, regardless of the circumstances. I am so proud of each and every one of my colleagues because none of them flinched. None of them thought of backing down. Our class took the responsibility on their shoulders. And let me tell you this, they took this to their heart. They went every single day of the pandemic, delivering the best quality care a patient can think of. And for that, I am grateful to my class for showing me the true leadership in the face of hardship. The second story took place in our class's WhatsApp group. It was during the crazy 8 exams block that we had. And I believe that we all remember those nights very well. Someone posted a question that sort of had nothing to do with the exam. Yet, he was in dire need of help. I was surprised about what happened next, although this was irrelevant to our group discussion. My colleagues were suddenly competing to help him out. At a point, I thought that these guys are definitely procrastinating, but they weren't. I actually realized that my colleagues always know what matters. It's not the requirements, it's not the submission dates, it's each other. It's the people in your group, the people behind the work. This is IS 2021, and that's what makes us who we are. The last half story that I'd like to share with you today is actually a story that happened here in this room. It was on my interview day. Dr. Perry asked me, how could you leave San Diego in the sunny weather and come here to Boston? I looked at him and said, I have left my whole family, friends, and beloved ones back home to pursue my career and achieve my goals. I think that the last thing I would think about would be the weather. I might have been wrong because weather really matters. Jokes aside, coming here was not easy. I feel like this was a big sacrifice. Dr. Perry continued with the hard question and asked me, Modar, are you a team player? And that is why this is only half a story. Because when I joined the program and met my colleagues, I realized that greater sacrifices were made and bigger hardships were overcome. Their stories touched me to the core, inspired me, and kept me moving forward. IS 2021, you are the other half. And I don't see myself being here without each and every one of you. So thank you. In the end, I want to thank IS 2021's extended family. That includes our deans, administration staff, our PCs, dispensary people, and even the front desk. Believe it or not, saying goodbye to you is much harder than saying goodbye to San Diego and its sunny weather. Now, whether you're a parent, grandparent, spouse, child, or friend of the graduates, I thank you for two things. First, being a vital support to the graduates. Second, you are my excuse to also thank my mother for all the support she gave me throughout this amazing journey. God bless you all, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Joseph and Modar. I would now like to take a moment to recognize our 5 Faculty International Student Program graduates. Dr. Andre Barbaisan D'Souza, Dr. Marian Belusi, Dr. Duang Kaman Blankenship, Dr. Francois Facilier, and Dr. Konstantinos Vazouris. These faculty previously earned DDS degrees overseas and then came to the United States. They have consistently provided us with valuable and knowledgeable teaching assistance in our classrooms and in our clinics. While working at Tufts, they have now earned the Tufts DMD degree and will remain faculty members. Congratulations to each of you. I'm also delighted to share with you the recipients of the year's Faculty Teaching Awards. Each year, the graduating class selects by vote the recipients for the Dean's Award for Excellence in Preclinical Teaching, as well as the Dean's Award for Excellence in Clinical Teaching. The class of 2021 has selected Dr. Francois Facilier to receive the Preclinical Teaching Award and Dr. Marcelo Suzuki to receive the Clinical Teaching Award. I am also pleased to recognize the recipients of this year's Dean's Award for Excellence in Basic Science Teaching, Dr. Zinzin Sun, as well as the Provost Award for Outstanding Teaching and Service, Dr. Patrick McGarry. Congratulations to these faculty members for their well-deserved recognition. I will now introduce Dean Nadeem Karambaks once again to present the Faculty Emeriti recipients.
This year, we're recognizing 5 outstanding faculty members who have received emeritus status from the university, an honor reserved for only our best faculty. To receive this distinction, one must have many years of outstanding service and also receive approval from the Provost and the Tufts Board of Trustees. I am very pleased to present the following faculty. Dr. Roger Galbert. Dr. Roger Galbert has been with Tufts for over 40 years after completing his dental degree at New York University School of Dentistry, as well as a certificate in prosthodontics from Harvard University. He began his Tufts dental career as an instructor in 1977 before being promoted to assistant professor in 1979, clinical associate professor in 1984, and clinical professor in 2007. Throughout his tenure, Dr. Galbert taught and directed preclinical courses, received many awards, served on numerous committees, and was published in professional journals. In 1984, he published a book entitled Calcium and Oral Health. Dr. Galbert served as director of the Tufts Implant Fellowship Program from 2009 through 2017. In 2014, he began his tenure as chair of the Faculty Advisory Council, and in 2017 was elected to serve on the Tufts University Faculty Senate. 3 years later, Dr. Galbert was nominated to be a part of the executive committee of the Faculty Senate representing the School of Dental Medicine. He also worked in private practice for over 30 years. Dr. Kanchan Ganda. Dr. Ganda shared her expertise with our TUSDM community for 40 years before she retired as professor and head of the Division of Medicine in the Department of Comprehensive Care in December. As a licensed physician, Dr. Ganda served as the medicine course director, teacher, and medical consultant for both predoctoral and postdoctoral students. Managing TUSDM healthcare policies and the CPR program, she trained students, faculty, and staff to ensure safety in emergency situations. She is the sole author of the text, Dentist's Guide to Medical Conditions, Medications, and Complications, and is associate staff at the Department of Dentistry at Tufts Medical Center. One of Dr. Ganda's lasting legacies is her dedication to underserved populations, especially survivors of domestic violence and those with HIV. She founded the Dental Outreach to Survivors, or DOTS program, which has been providing dental education to students since 1991 and supporting dental care to survivors of violence since 2003. Dr. Ganda also obtained over $3 million in funding through the Ryan White CARE Act Dental Reimbursement Program grant, which improves access to oral health care services for low-income, uninsured, and underserved people with HIV, and supports related education and training for their dental care. In addition, she is the director of the Services for the Underserved Patient Population Overtly Urgent and Routine Treatments Program and the MCP Clinic. Dr. Ganda has earned numerous awards and recognitions, including the Dean's Award for Excellence in Teaching in 1996, the Outstanding Faculty Award in 1999, the Dean's Award for Excellence in Basic Science Teaching in 2007 and 2011, the Dean's Award for Excellence in Preclinical Teaching in 2012, and the Massachusetts Dental Society's Richard Allard Award for Excellence in Prevention of Abuse and Neglect in 2009. She was also selected to honorary membership in the 1111 chapter of the Omicron Kappa Upsilon National Dental Honor Society in 1995 and would have served as faculty marshal for this year's and last year's commencement ceremonies had the events been in person. Dr. Nasher Mehta. Dr. Nasher Mehta will continue to serve as Associate Dean for Global Relations until June 30th, a role in which he has served since 2008. Dr. Mehta holds dental degrees from Punjab Government Dental College and Hospital, King George's College and Hospital, Lucknow, and Tufts. He also has a certificate in periodontology as well as a Master of Science degree from Tufts. For over 49 years, Dr. Mehta served on the Tufts faculty, starting as a periodontology clinical instructor in 1972 before promotion to assistant and then associate professor. In 1976, he co-founded the first school-based TMD center in the country, which grew into the current Tufts Craniofacial Pain Center. Dr. Mehta became a full professor in 1994 and assumed the role of Department Chair of General Dentistry, which became Diagnosis and Health Promotion in 1996. In 2006, Dr. Mehta became an Assistant Dean for International Relations and then Associate Dean for Global Relations 2 years later. He is also a professor in the Department of Public Health and Community Service and was instrumental in expanding TUSDM's reach in the area of global collaborations, service learning, and community service. He created a vast network of student exchange and global service learning sites around the world. Dr. Mehta lectures nationally and internationally, and his expertise has been invaluable to our dental sleep medicine fellowship, as well as continuing education programs. He is a fellow of the International College of Dentists, the American College of Dentists, and the Pierre Fauchard Academy. Dr. Mehta has received numerous awards, including the prestigious Hayden Stack Award from the American Academy of Craniofacial Pain and 2015 Clinician of the Year from the Massachusetts Dental Society. He has published extensively in peer-reviewed journals, is editor of the sleep section for the Journal of Craniomandibular and Sleep Practice, and sits on the editorial board of several other international publications. He is also senior author of the textbook Head, Face, and Neck Pain, Science, Evaluation, and Management. In addition, Dr. Mehta has been actively involved in the Tufts Alumni Association leadership roles, having served as president from 2004 to 2005, and a member of the M Club and Dean's Inner Circle since 2000. Dr. Charles Rankin. Dr. Charles Rankin entered the dental field in 1968 as a dental technician in the U.S. Air Force. He holds a dental degree as well as a certificate in endodontics from Tufts and is board certified by the American Board of Endodontics. Dr. Rankin was an Air Force general dentist for 5 years, practiced endodontics at Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland, and then the U.S. Air Force Academy in Colorado, before retiring from the Air Force in 1995. Dr. Rankin returned to his alma mater, Tufts, in 1996 and served as Director of Predoctoral Endodontics for 15 years. He also practiced endodontics at New Hampshire Endodontics from 1997 to 2012, and later at Tufts Dental Associates. In 2012, Dr. Rankin was appointed interim chair of the Department of Oral Diagnostics and Health Promotion, which later became the Department of Comprehensive Care, and served in that role until 2018. He was also professor and director of the Basic Science, Clinical Science Spiral Seminar Series course. In addition, Dr. Rankin served as faculty advisor to the Health Professional Scholarship Program, students who will be serving in the military upon graduation. Dr. Rankin holds memberships in the American Dental Association, American Dental Education Association, American Association of Endodontics, American College of Dentists, and the Massachusetts Association of Endodontists. He has lectured locally, nationally, and internationally, as well as published several articles in peer-reviewed scientific journals. Dr. Rankin was selected for the Dean's Award for Excellence in Clinical Teaching in 2000, and the Dean's Award for Excellence in Preclinical Teaching from 2001 through 2011. He was also presented with the Faculty Award at the TUSDM's 150th anniversary celebration. Dr. Hugh Thomas. Dr. Hugh Thomas, Professor of Pediatric Dentistry, served as Dean of the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine from 2011 through 2019. Dr. Thomas's contributions to the field of dentistry are numerous. In 1996, he was elected into the OKU Dental Honor Society, and in 2010 received the Award for Excellence from the Society for Executive Leadership in Academic Medicine. Dr. Thomas is the author or co-author of over 150 published articles, chapters, and abstracts in a broad spectrum of scientific journals, and he holds fellowships in the American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry, the American College of Dentists, and the International College of Dentists. As Dean, Dr. Thomas was a thoughtful leader, enthusiastic partner, and accomplished researcher who advanced the school's mission of offering dental students a world-class education focusing on comprehensive care of the patient. His commitment to approaching the patient holistically is clear in his work, especially as Director of Interprofessional Education. Dr. Thomas fostered an open, diverse, and collegial environment at Tufts and led a number of groundbreaking initiatives which further enhanced the school's reputation as the front-runner in dental education and oral health. During his tenure, Tufts established a mind-body wellness program and reaffirmed a requirement that students spend time treating patients with intellectual and developmental disabilities, two unique features of our educational program. He fostered the enrollment of an increasingly diverse and competitive student body and increased the number of female junior faculty as well as appointment of women to senior leadership positions. Dr. Thomas also supported TUSDM's global health programs, which helped the school gain a global perspective and advance the practice of oral health to underserved populations around the world. In recognition of their tremendous dedication, commitment, and contributions to the School of Dental Medicine, these faculty members are all awarded the title of Emeritus. Congratulations to each of them. I am now pleased to have Dr. Ramesh present the graduating students who have earned academic honors.
At this time, I have the privilege of recognizing those students who have distinguished themselves academically in the dental curriculum by finishing in the top 10% of their class. Emily Abhay, Samia R. Abdulbaki, E. Chen, Mariam Ali Taco, Natalie Jansisian, Shannon M. Dugan, Arjun Gupta, Henry Shu, Shelby E. Jackson, Jashandeep Kaur, Min W. Kim, Alyssa Rose Cotin, Al-Hassan A. Laith, Irene Lang, David B. Mann II, Anthony Nutter, Rachel C. Obaid, Samantha Taylor Parad, Alexandra P. Penta, Hugh W. Phyllis, Lily Razavi, Mark Shurcliffe, Poonam Sureka Rangta, Mohammed Tafesh. In addition, each year the Dental Alumni Association honors a distinguished alumnus or alumna by presenting an award in this person's name to the graduating DMD and IS student with the highest overall academic achievement during his or her years in their respective program. On behalf of the Dental Alumni Association and its president, Joy Kasparian Federico, I am pleased to announce that this year the award is being given in honor of Dr. Barbara Clark K., D21. I'm very pleased to recognize Irene Lang and E. Chen for their outstanding accomplishments in having the highest overall academic record in the class of 2021 and the class of IS 2021, respectively. Congratulations to both of you. It is now my distinct honor to bestow the degrees earned by the Masters and DMD students of the Tufts University School of Dental Medicine. 12 individuals have been granted Master of Science degrees by Tufts University School of Dental Medicine since the commencement ceremony in May 2020. And we are recognizing 241 Doctor of Dental Medicine students today. Earlier this month, with proper COVID precautions in place, the university granted us the tremendous opportunity to hold and record a hooding ceremony for the DMD, DIS, faculty track IS, and master's graduates. Dean Nadeem Karambaks, Associate Dean of Student Affairs Dr. Robert Casper, Assistant Dean for Diversity and Inclusion Dr. Jeanette Sabir Holloway, and I participated in this event, while class presidents Joseph Dudlek and Modar Al-Rumi led the calling of the roll. Dr. Guzin Ozell, Director of Research Education, read the Masters of Science students' names. It was my distinct honor to hood the Masters of Science as well as the faculty track IS recipients. The Doctor of Dental Medicine students were hooded alphabetically by group practice, either by their faculty group practice coordinators or Dr. Ronald Perry, Director of International Student Program. We are very pleased to share the video of this hooding ceremony with you now. Please note, if a student was not able to attend, we will show their photo when their name is read.
The master's degree recipient names will now be read by Dr. Guzun Ozell, Director of Research Education.
Dayal Abdin, May Alatrus, Lorena Alex, Fahad Alfulaş, Meryem Alsafar, Ayman Bancar, Anshu Buteja, Abdullah Bakari, Linzin Zhuang, Michael Kang, Paul Lee, Yu Sun Wu, I will now introduce Modal Al-Rumi to read the names of IS faculty track DMD graduates.
Andre Barbizan de Souza,
Miriam E. Belusi. Duan Kamon Blankenship. Francois Facilier. Konstantinos Vassouras.
Nupur K. Akrwala. Modar Kais Arumi, IS21 Class President. Diana O. Arias. Anthony A. Atala. Samir A. Atrash.
Farid Baradaran Nakhjavani.
Amanda C. Chung. Elizabeth Colby. Lauren Oswald Cooper. Melanie N. Cristobal. Shazia Faruqi.
Sadaf Forutanjazi.
Adit God. Omar Guillermo Garcia Chacon.
Luis Gervasio Flores.
Inku Han. Didi Hyde. Sheena Jane. Devontae Johnson. Andrew K. Khalil. Ajmal A. Khalid. Colton L. Canal.
Hardik Charam Kundaria.
Al Hassan A. Lath, cum laude. Ratan Marwa. Alexander Hugh Wynn. Jacqueline Wynn. Gloria So Young Park. Mayron Payande, D21 Class Treasurer. Nathan M. Prue. Amanda R. Ryan. Mark Shercliffe, magna cum laude. Gagangat Singh. Lauren A. Smith. Dewan Aquarius L. Stevens. Sho P. Tenaguchi. Janice J. Thomas. Lee B. Trung. Jonathan D. Weber.
Congratulations, Group Practice Atlantic. We made it.
Tara Abumabab. Abrar Ahmed. Brian B. On. Robert W. Anderson. Dylan Hughes Battelle. Michael Baluch. Akia D. Blackman. Ichin Zhou Chiang. Alex Q. Dang. Vanessa M. Diaz.
Joseph Francis Dudlick, D21 Class President. Shannon M. Dugan, cum laude. Erin Catherine Dwyer. Arjun Gupta, cum laude.
Henry Shu, magna cum laude. Morgan B. Johnson.
Abna Katre. Finn Sander Kine.
Hyung Jun Kim. Alex Jin Hyuk Lee. Michael L. Lin. David B. Mann II, cum laude. Amanda McCain. Jimmy H. Wynn.
Dana Nicknam.
Adnan Q. Amran. Elsie D. Oriana. John R. Orr. Lindsay Park. Hugh W. Phyllis, magna cum laude. Ghanem M. Salem.
Nitho Sebastian.
Melanie R. Silvestrini Mavrovich. Ruth Y. Sun.
Muhammad Tafish, IS21 Class Vice President, cum laude.
Allison M. Towns. Nikki Trone.
Shamus Yusuf Saleh.
It comes with great pleasure to say congratulations, Group Practice Back Bay. Emily Abai, cum laude. Yara M. Abdinabi. Samia R. Abdubaki, cum laude. Pranaz Ashal. Shamir Ayaz.
Sarita Baines.
Jonathan A. Candido. Olivia Capitordo. Catherine A. Casey. Christopher L. Cesario. J. A. Choksey. Joseph Capelli.
Monica Dupim.
Evan R. Gallegos. Chelsea M. Gibbs. Chun Wo. Ambika Kumaran. Irene Lang, summa cum laude.
Ahmed Adnan Manasra.
Megan A. Masheri. Michael F. McCabe. Usman Muhammad.
Raluca Nasta. Gaith Rani Nama.
Samuel Park. Sang J. Park. Christina Parsons. Alexandra P. Penta, summa cum laude. Erica A. Pino. Daniela Rendon. Orestes L. Riera. Lemma M. Salem.
Hadil Zuhdi Shtawi.
Meredith L. Seco. Herman Singh. Justin D. Stacy. Gabriel E. Thomas. Bryson C. Wong. Catherine Insigneri. Rachel M. Young. Christopher Yu.
Congratulations, group practice Charlestown. You made it.
Jamie Elizabeth Abraham. Hussam A. Abusnene. David A. Alpert. Spurthi Arshinagundi. Ajwa Bedu. Victoria L. Brungo. Carrie F. Cannon. Christina M. Caravelli. Mary Chelino, D21 Class Vice President.
Shervin Gabrielle Chichmarosco.
Leticia Cuellar. Chrislyn L. Fight. Sean A. Gods. Lauren Glenn. Samantha T. Guan. Omar Harmouche. Sophia E. Heitmiller. Emeriti C. Shu. Stephanie John. Young Bin Ju. Alicia Kapoor.
Nader Karimi. Egli Kasimi.
Mariana Kerr. Stella Lee. Daniel Y. Lee. Sharday N. Lede. Harun A. Masood. Mitchell Brian McShane. Rachel C. Obaid, cum laude. Carlos Rodriguez.
Valentina Serrano Hill. Nisha Shah.
Paymon Shakiba. Maximilian J. Shoemake.
Poonam Sarika Rungta, cum laude.
Andrew I. Tadros. Amanda N. Vaglio.
Eliana Valdez.
Taylor R. Wellborn. Paula Zaman. Congratulations, Group Practice Dorchester. Michael Akui. Sumara O'Clock.
Maryam Aslam. Gaur Persigyan.
Tyler A. Brown. Sarah C. Bustos. Tony G. Kai.
E. Chin, summa cum laude.
Andy Chung. Amin S. Dar. Luke William Devaney. Natalie Jansesian, cum laude.
Roshanak Sahrai.
Alex S. Joseph. Marina K. Kanakos. Alyssa Rose Coton, cum laude. Kristen D. Labonte.
Jean-Yves Vladimir Lamar.
Sangwon Ryan Lee. Emily Christine Liu. Nicole Lilium Martin.
Ahmed Aiden Moyed.
Stephanie S. Marino. Caitlin O'Connell. Colleen McCarthy Olenek. Samantha Taylor Parad, summa cum laude.
Keyur R. Patel.
Benjamin N. Ralston. J. Il Ru. Daniel S. Salem. Stephanie M. Samarin. Harjap Singh. Antoine Vaughn. Kirtana Vedere. Shannon E. Walsh. Jenny H. Wong. Brigham A. Wright. Daisy W. Wu. It's with great pleasure that I say congratulations, Group Practice Exeter. Mariana V. Abreu. Min Ji Cho. Nicola M. Chinquepami. Miriam Aladaka, magna cum laude. Tiara R. Felder. Camila Costa Fla. Joyce E. Forbes. Terrell O. Friday. Michael E. Garrett. Christopher R. Getchell. Lindsay K. Gorman.
Robina Habib.
Yoon Waha. Ronaldo Jackson. Shelby E. Jackson, magna cum laude. Constance C. Joseph.
Jashandeep Kaur, magna cum laude.
Rafi Edward Kazenjan. Min W. Kim, summa cum laude. Gina X. Leitner. Lauren Alyssa Lubowitz. Vincenzo Margro.
Karishma Manji.
Hillary J. Mello.
Shashwata Mogali. Mustafa Amir Muhammad.
Anthony Nutter, magna cum laude. Chung Wee Jason Park. Maria Paz. Jonathan D. Pierpoline. Osman Promket. Lily Razavi, cum laude. Gabriella A. San Giovanni, D21 class secretary. Kamika Alana Shield. Ivanit Sidhu.
Farida J. Somba.
Andy D. Vu. Pranali Pankil Vaez. Mercedes I. Wirt. Alexis Yip.
It is my pleasure to say congratulations, group practice, Fairfield, you made it.
Congratulations, class of 2021. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Mary Jane Hanlon, Associate Dean of Clinical Affairs, to lead the class in the oath of the dental graduate.
D21s, congratulations for making it into your graduation. As the Associate Dean of Clinical Affairs, I'm really pleased to lead you in the reading of the oath for the dental graduate. Please say along with me. I solemnly pledge to devote my efforts to the care of my patients. As a member of society with special obligations, I will treat all patients without prejudice, incorporating the knowledge and skills instilled in me by my teachers. I will practice dentistry in an ethical and professional manner. I will hold in confidence all matters related to them. I will not hesitate to call upon my colleagues when their knowledge and skills are needed. And I will make every effort to maintain, contribute to, and enhance the quality of the dental profession. I will constantly keep in mind that the practice of dentistry is a true mingling of science, technology, and caring. Congratulations, D21s. Now go celebrate. This concludes the dental segment of the 153rd Tufts University School of Dental Medicine's commencement exercises and the second virtual ceremony. I want to acknowledge the hard work of the Dental Student Affairs Office, the University Communications and Marketing team, and Video Link for making this virtual commencement and hooding ceremony possible. Dear classes of 2021, you have impressed us all with your leadership, flexibility, determination, and collaborative culture while we evolved and pivoted together through the pandemic. The classes of 2021 will hold a special place in my heart forever. Congratulations again to the classes of 2021. We are so proud of all of you and wish you the best in all your future endeavors.